G'day guys, Dom here. So today I got something a little bit different. I'm doing a collaboration with Nathan Wilson. Now if you don't know Nathan, he makes puzzles and Rubik's Cubes and all that sort of stuff. And he actually sent me one. Now, he did send it to me solved, but I was very ambitious about my own puzzling skills and I kind of f***ed it up. So originally this was really cool. I don't know if it's ever going to go back to that ever again because, yeah, apparently I'm not as smart as I thought I was. But anyway, yeah, he does all sorts of puzzle stuff, and I suggest you check him out. I'll put a link in the description. I watch all of his videos, and I'm not a puzzle guy at all, so that kind of says something about it. So definitely check his stuff out. But anyway, I messaged him on Instagram a few weeks ago with an idea, because I wanted to make a knife with a Rubik's Cube handle, and I put the challenge to him to make it work. So I want a blade hanging at the end, and then a functional Rubik's Cube that you can solve and move around on the other end. Totally not practical, totally not safe, and probably not strong at all. But I mean, it sounds like a cool idea, so why the hell not? So he agreed for some strange reason, and he sent me this doodad, and essentially I'm going to use this. I'm going to build a knife off of it. Alright, there we go. So that took about, I don't know, 3 minutes, maybe 2. Definitely dusty, not pretty, but it's quick as hell, so I'm not hugely concerned. Anyway, clean this up on the horizontal, and we can start drilling these holes and getting it ready for heat treat. Okay, so we're at the layout stage, just trying to figure out what I want to do with it. And I know I want to do a bunch of holes at the top here, so I reckon we'll do that first. And I want the first one to be around about here. And I think we'll do them about 3/4 of an inch apart. Round about here. So we're at the drill press, and we're just going to open up these glory holes real quick with the step drill. Okay, so we've got this one heat treated, and unfortunately this one here is a little bit on the piss. It's not the end of the world, considering this knife's never really going to get my logo, and it's never going to be sold, so yeah, I'm not hugely concerned with it. But yeah, besides that, we're all good, and we're just gonna chuck this in the oven and start the heat treat cycle. Luckily, we stayed straight. You can see all the scale basically just popped off. That's actually a really good sign that the heat treat went well. At least I've found. Now I'm just gonna let this thing sit in the oil for a little bit, and then I'm gonna temper it off camera. We've got this thing nicely heat treated. We've also just surface ground it in the previous bit. Now we're just going to dice the crap out of it to get it ready for bevels. And there we go, blades all nicely ground out, and I took this down to a really fine geometry right here. So when I go to sharpen this, it's just going to be a bloody lightsaber. And you might notice I did most of my grinding post heat treat. I've said it a few times, warps holes, and anything I can do to kind of minimize the chances of me having to fix one of those things, I'll do. And grinding post heat treat, as long as you don't get it hot, it's not a huge issue. So yeah, that's basically it. And from this point, I'm going to clean up the spine a little bit, and we're going to chuck this in the acid and acid stonewash this. So we're back. Bit of a change of plan. This steel just doesn't want to etch. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I've pissed off some sort of god or something, but there's whole chunks of this that just don't get touched by acid. And I've done this multiple times last night. I stayed up really late just sandblasting it, etching it, blasting it, etching it. Nothing happened. And I actually left it in the acid so long, it started to damage the surface layer of the steel, so you got these weird marks there from the acid. Not a huge deal, so I can just grind that out. And I figured since it's not going to etch, we're just going to stonewash it. So I just stonewash the flats of this real quick. It's not as dramatic, but you're still going to get that nice two-tone effect. Anyway, so 120 grit belt, we're just going to remove that surface damage. Okay, so this is what a up looks like. I ground this way too thin with this hollow grinding wheel, and it's now really flimsy. I mean, I can flex this under my fingers, which is not good. Okay, so problem solved. It's a hawk wheel now.